Okay, I'm going to do a quick application video, and this is just kind of a nice, easy way to place your makeup and to blend for first-time users. Now, I am going to start, my palette's a hot mess, with my contour. And so most of you start with the detail brush and then the bronzer powder brush. I am going to grab my other detail brush because this one has blush on it. Okay. Now, when I press into my contour, I kind of press and move back and forth. You'll have to get used to the texture. I'll show you how I tap into my main shades. These are a little bit more dense and don't pick up as easily as the other ones, so I use a little bit more. Now this is my cheekbone right here. I'm going to go right in at my cheekbone. I like a good contour, so I kind of use a lot. I take it in my hair, right above my hairline, and I'm just placing, so it doesn't need to look perfect either. Again, over here, I'm going to pull it down. You don't want to go too low. I like to stay with like your earlobe and down, but I place, and what I like to do is I like to go on my jawline and bring it down. Jawline, bring it down. I kind of blend that where it's at. Now, let me just get, okay. So that is contour. Sorry, let me get some in there. Some go down their nose. You can also go down your nose if you want. Not necessary, but sometimes I do it. Take it on the tip of my nose. Okay, so these are the three main shades I use the most. Mango is a corrector, so I will take a very small bit of mango and I put it in the areas I'm red. And I just I tap. And so I will take that underneath my eye and in and around my nose because that's where I generally have some discoloration. This will help to cut some redness. And I just blot that in really, really easily. For those that do have mango, I'm generally red in like the middle of my face. So it's just like a very, very little. Now everything has coverage. So where I've placed my contour, I do not want to place any of my main shades. I'm going to take the other end of my detail. And so amber is my main shade. I'm going to tap into amber. I'm going to go up and down with it, up and down with it, right under my contour. Take it on my chin. I'm going to go right above my contour with it, right above my contour with it. Take it in and around my nose. I'm going to go kind of like right under that U shape I did. If you think of your contour as a 3, and then my brightener is Aura, which is this guy right there. What I'm going to do is you can take it a smaller section under there. I'm going to take half of my detail brush, tap it in, take it up, and I kind of blend it down my nose. And then I'll take a little here. You'll kind of have to gauge how much product you use. I take it down my nose. And so I have everything placed. I do go over my eyelids with it. I have everything placed where I want it to be. Now, sometimes I use Bella Bronzer on a daily. As some of you might have gotten this, some of you don't. I'm going to take this end and I'm just going to like dot it right above my, oh, there's a little blush in there too. So I'm going to put some blush in there too. Mix my bronzer and blush. That's where I put my blush anyway. So there's a little bit of blush on that end. So you can place your blush. I usually do my blush after I've blended, but let me just show you how to blend. I'm going to take my powder brush. I'm going to take the round end. I like to go through my lighter stuff first. So I will just take it up. Blend it down my neck. You can use a little bit more product down your neck if you want to. My neck is like really red, like my chest. So I often, take color down my neck. So I'm going to blend underneath my eyes and I'm kind of working it up. I'm going to work this up. Now for my contour, I take it kind of up upwards in circular motions. Upwards in circular motions. Same with my hairline. And then I'm going to go down my nose. All is blended and good and well. Now, if there are any areas that you feel like you need more coverage, feel free to take the smaller end and go in and around your nose. If you want to do a little bit extra brightener, you can kind of pop a little bit more in here, which I sometimes do, especially if I'm in need of some brightening. And then I will show you how I place my blush. So again, you can take this end, you can take the opposite end of your detail brush again. I'm just gonna do a nice pink. Blushes do go on a little bit bright at first, but once they warm up to the skin, they're not as intense. I like me some blush, so I'm not shy with it. And once I set it, like I said, it kind of like dies down a little bit, but I love blush. And then if you guys did get an illuminator, the last thing I do is pop on my illuminator. Gives you kind of like that like natural sheen there. Some people put it on the tip of your nose if you want to. And that is essentially how I do it. Now, some troubleshooting, if it feels very tacky, you've used too much product, you can always get their beauty blender or any kind of sponge, get it wet, let it expand, and then like kind of squeeze it out into a cloth and then kind of press it into the skin. I've been doing this for a long time, so it's like I know how much to use. And then, oh, I broke my powder. And then I'm just gonna go in and set my makeup, which I like to do. It helps like movement throughout the day. Now, this makeup is meant to look, as the day goes on, dewy throughout the skin. It's actually really pretty, and I feel like as the day goes on, like it enhances the way my skin looks. But I usually set it. I will finish my face, throw in some mascara. Like I said, I usually use my contour color right in my eyebrow, and then I'll use it as a liner as well. So let me know if you have any questions. I will make a few more of these. I look crazy, I'm sorry. But I will get this uploaded and I will get this to you, and let me know if you have any questions.